Boy here, and we're back again with another daily upload. Today we're going to be talking about something very, very special. A lot of people have been asking me for this, and honestly, I've been always hesitant to give it because I really felt like it needs to be explained quite well so it can actually work. So I wanted to make a video because a lot of people have been asking me. So make sure you guys, before I start, make sure you guys quickly drop a like, and at the end of the video drop a comment on any questions that you guys may have or any opinions. So today's video is going to be about something that is really important at this game that a lot of people they have it wrong. Like, they either have it wrong or they just don't have it properly set up. So what we're going to be talking about here today is the sensitivity and the HUD and the tips and tricks that I'm going to be giving you guys today that is basically going to be used for if you guys want to get better at the game, you guys want to get better using shotguns, you guys want to get better using sensitivity, you guys want to get better at all those things. So without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and hop in right into the sensitivity. So right away, this is the iPad edition. This is the iPad edition. I will be making a phone one, but this is the iPad edition of this video. For the phone players, I will get to you guys, but a lot of these settings phone players can also use. So let's start off with the basic. For BR mode, you want to have auto loot, you want to have auto open doors, you want to have fixed R fire, you want to have aim assist, because aim assist on iPad and phone are really useful. If you're really confident with your accuracy, I would say don't use aim assist, because aim assist will affect your accuracy sometimes because it'll kind of switch over, but you really have to be confident. If you're not that confident, then use aim assist. You don't want to have fixed virtual joystick. You do not want to have that. I use hide prone button. Basically what that means is that auto prone button, I hide it because I don't use it. ADS button for rotation. This kind of varies on your HUD. I actually need to turn that off, actually. So yeah. And then you have quick run from prone. Yeah, you want to be able to run off fast. I mean, that's pretty simple. Joystick auto sprint, yes. I mean, actually, no, turn that off. Now that I'm going off of it, now that I'm doing this, it's actually yeah. Turn that off. Fixed joystick, no. Continuous grenade throw, yes. Quick weapon switch, yes. You need that so you can swap weapons fast. Hybrid ADS, yes. And then you want display left fire button. Slide, you want to tap crouch while sprinting. Always sprint. You always want to be sprinting. You don't want to walk. You really don't. You just want to sprint. Gyroscope off. FOV on first person, you want it all the way up. And then when it comes to these vests down here, a lot of people use all visible. I like to use other visible so you can see the enemy's vest, but you can't see your own vest. And I like it that way because I'll show you, you can see your own vest in your HUD, so there's no reason why to run it any other way. Regards to graphic quality, I'm gonna be going ahead and switching this to medium. But you should only switch to medium if you have the correct device. You need to have, like, I have an iPad Pro. But if you have one of the top iPads, or if you have one of the top iPhones, then you can switch over. But if you have a weaker phone, I would do low, because that's gonna help you way better. You should have your adjust screen and auto adjust, and you should use realistic. Audio wise, I tend to mute this music and ambient volume. So that's out of the way. Now getting into this sensitivity, I used distance acceleration at 120 acceleration value. Sensitivity switch at switch while opening ADS. So basically it's just when it switches from the ADS speed to the hipfire speed, it'll switch when you ADS. That's simply what that means. And then you have the custom presets. And then this is where it gets tricky. This is where you guys really got to pay attention. You might have to pause the video. You might have to go back. Basically, this tactical scope sensitivity doesn't matter, by the way, because you shouldn't use a tactical scope basically. But third person sensitivity should be 75. First person sensitivity should be 75. Optics should be 90. All these other scopes you're not really using, so it doesn't really matter. And then sniper scope sensitivity 45. 6x you're not using and you're not using. So just to make it a little bit easier for you guys to see, anything that's on 0 you shouldn't be using. If you use it, that's up to you. But in my advice, you shouldn't be using it. My next thing is the fire sensitivity. 75, 75, 75. The tactical scope, 0. Not using it. 0, 0. Sniper, 45, 0. So again, I'm going to go through it. If you guys want to pause the video, you guys can. Gyroscope sensitivity, not using any of this. So this is all 0. All 0. We're not using any of it. It's all 0. Preview sensitivity, put it all the way at 300. Alright, now this is something that a lot of people don't review, and I feel like it's important. When it comes to driving vehicles, I found it to be way easier to use the joystick rather than the arrows. 90% of people are using arrows. I recommend using the joystick because you have the flexibility much easier and you're not releasing your finger. So like if you're using the joystick, you're just moving side to side. If you're using the arrows, you're tapping, then tapping, tap. Like it's way harder because you're having more movement. So the joystick I feel like is better because you're holding down two buttons rather than tapping 4 buttons. So that's just how I see it. And the same thing with the tank. Joystick is better in my opinion. A vehicle camera, always put it on free. Don't do a follow. Put it on free. So you can turn it at your liking. Vehicle HP you can go ahead and put there. I take off tank guideline because I already know how to drive a tank. Maybe you guys might need tank guideline, but yeah, I also take away obstacle avoidance because I feel like that ruins my driving. Yeah, but you guys can definitely start out using these two. Then once you get comfortable, take them off. It's up to you guys. Regards to quick message, I mean, doesn't really matter other than, you know, your clothes look sharp, you know. You gotta have that one. But anyways, let's get to the part that you guys all been waiting for. The HUD. This is gonna be the HUD, the part that everyone wants to see. How it is that report, the comp player, the famous. I'm just kidding. How it is that report's playing. Again, you guys can see the HUD, and I will be sharing some gameplay as well on behind this. But this is the HUD, and I will go ahead and turn everything up for you guys. Part of the reason why I have everything lowered is so when I'm playing, I can see through the buttons and I can have more vision. So basically, let me go through the buttons and then I'll show you how it is that I'm holding the iPad. So right here at the top left, we have our kills. That's not really being used. We're just seeing it. Then we have our shooting buttons right here. Then we have our ability button. Then we have our joystick here, bottom left, which we're going to be using with our thumb. Then we have our swap weapons, which we will switch with this finger right here when on the camera. And then we scan tags. Like if we want to scan our tags on the menu here, we would do it for thumb. We have all our every finger is basically being used like as fair as possible. There's not a finger that's doing too much work. Everyone's like doing a good portion of work, which is good. A lot of people's HUDs have it where like one finger is doing so many things and then the other one's just doing one thing, which you want to try to avoid. The reason why this map is lowered a tiny bit rather than being all the way at the top is so when I'm playing, my finger can reach the map, because if it's all the way at the top, it's a hard reach. So that's part that is. Other than that, you guys can just screenshot and copy. I'd always suggest is that you guys don't have to have this exact same HUD, but you want to have something similar. If you want to have like really good movement, really good accuracy, be confident in your fights, this is what you want to have. So I mean, there really isn't much else to it. So that's basically it. So really fast, this is how I hold the iPad. The thumb would be on the joystick. This thumb would particularly always be in this area. Look at the head cam, guys, and I will be moving the camera. Things like healing, things like hitting the snowboard, things like reviving, things like hitting nades for loading, scanning tags. That's all the thumb's doing. Now things like hitting the map, exiting the vehicle, movement, aiming, all things like that on this side would be this finger right here. Now movement is crucial, so that's why that finger is that on that duty. And then this is shooting, as I said, and it's pretty simple. You hold the iPad. A lot of people ask me this. You would hold the iPad. If you have small hands, then you want to use a stand. If you have small hands, you want to use a stand. And then you would kind of play like this with a stand. So right here I have a little stand. Make sure you see it. Put it right there. You play like this. But if you have hands that you're comfortable with holding it, it's easier to hold because you have more grip and more comfortability, and you can also go up and down however you wish. So, I mean, that's basically that. So without further ado, guys, that is going to be it for the tips and tricks, the HUD, and the sensitivity for the iPad. I will be making a phone edition of it. Now I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, and let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys agree with what I'm saying? Do you guys have any suggestions? Do you guys have any future videos you guys like to see? Anything, please make sure you guys are commenting down below so I can keep note of it. And I appreciate all you guys for being here. Now I'm going to show you guys some gameplay, and hope you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, so this is the gameplay that I will be showing you guys with the hand cam. This is a pro scrim that I played with my team Alchemy. I hope you guys enjoy. Just pay attention to how it is that I'm moving my fingers, because that is kind of the purpose of this video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
He's low, he's low, he's low, he's low. I'm coming back.
Starter is low. Got him.
You can't revive me.
I'll get it.
Get vest.
I don't have one either. That's cool.
They're back left, arcing around backside fence, like on those double tanks. They're like way back left.
Yeah, I see that.
They dropped airborne. Oh, I headshot him. Back left, they dropped airborne. Yo, get that. Yo, follow that dude. Oh, one stole the heli, dude. He's going back for the airborne.
One more going for it.
I knocked one, so he might be rezzing.
Love you, Blaze, too.
Oh, shit. One go behind you.
Two over there, they're gonna go for the red. Three there. Nice. One more.
They're all dead. The third one. Top right. Planting rock. Watch the snowboard behind.
Find the hacker nearby, quickly.
Fuck here, dude.
He just came up right in front of whoever was in the rock just now.
Pick that up.
I swear, bro. People just walk up.
Panic. Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Sniper. Someone throw smoke.
Behind you.
System online.
Can't throw smoke because I'm
The airdrop is coming.
Fennec here.
Wait in a second.
You have
I need a snowboard. I care more about a snowboard right now.
Terminal is almost ready.
Alright, got it. I'm getting that Finnick. Give me a second. I need light ammo. Who got stack light ammo?
right here. I'm in.
Alright, just drop it. I'll get it.
I haven't seen that team purge in the kill feed in a while.
Reloading.
You guys have airborne at half.
Adrenaline, anyone?
Whole team.
They're going for that drop. What's up, Jolie? Pull back here. They're on you, Jolie. They're on you left.
Bro, he's so
One shot
weak.
on Jolie. One shot on
He's
Jolie.
so-
Serrano, one shot.
Two guys. They're going from here.
Knock two.
Nice.
Reloading. Cover me.
Good shit.
I'm hurt.
Oh, they just
Yes, they
can't,
saw.
dude.
No, not even.
Oh!
Hey, good shit, dude. You're gonna get those kills. Hey.
Mamacita,
Last
bro.
chance.
That'll be it for the gameplay, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. That last clip was fire. I know you guys loved it. But without further ado, guys, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment. Much appreciated, guys. And I'll catch you guys next time.